Welcome back to Tales of Cold Steel Nightmare Mode. So
さてと
tomorrow will be our second free day, and I imagine we will be getting a lot of quests as well, just like the first free day. And because of that, I guess we need his share of rest, so let's sleep. Should I call it a day? Yeah. Was a long day with all that drama between you and Machias, so you deserve your race. There you go. Old schoolhouse, substitute tutor, and delivering some books. Alright then. The old schoolhouse request is the same deal as last month. So got a key so I can go in whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. And we got 2 boarding points as well. Let me just start with the... Yeah, let's spend some time with Emma, why not? There she is. Hi Emma, you're looking gorgeous today. Oh, hello Rean, I see you're working hard as always. I just woke up and I just went here, so... What do you mean? Hey there Emma, you know, I see you in this bookstore pretty often. What brings you here today? Today I'm searching for some study materials, hoping to find some that will help me free with our classwork. So that's it. Have you come across anything good yet? Not quite. I've been struggling to find something that would make it easy for her to understand. But on my honor as class president, I'm going to keep looking until I find something. I do owe her one after she cheered me up yesterday. Maybe I can help her out. Yeah, sure. How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Hey, thank you so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind switching over there? Got it. Unsurprisingly, most of the books here are targeted at people with a high level of education. She isn't quite there though, so I need something a bit simpler for her. It's really considerate of you to use so much of your free time to help her. But isn't this cutting into your own studies? Hahaha, it's not a big deal really. I got into the academy on a scholarship, so I want to return the favor by doing all I can to help other students out. Yeah, when you put it that way. Class 7 is an especially small class too, so helping each other just seems like the natural thing to do. That kind of thinking is why you're our class president. You don't need to flatter me. Oh, are you blushing? Haha, it's not flattery, it's honesty. For what it's worth, Fizz's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together too. I've noticed that. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterm start. That would definitely be a big step for her. Hearing that makes me really want to find her the right book. Hey, you and me both. Oh, what about that book over there? That might work. This one. Min and Emma's hands brush against one another as they reach for the book. Oops, sorry about that. Likewise. Likewise? What? I don't think that word works there. Not sure though. Not an expert in English, but okay. Oh, we got the quest here as well, so 2 birds with 1 stone. Welcome, feel free to browse at your leisure. Heard me, but you sent a request to the student council, didn't you? I certainly did, and I'm guessing this means you're taking care of it. Wonderful. Yep, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the academy's instructors. Correct, and I'm too lazy to do it myself, so I surely had it myself, so I'm sorry to put that work on you today. If you don't mind me asking, is there a reason you needed someone else to do this? Shamefully enough, yes, I lost the order sheet I received from the academy. So now I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's when I decided that it'd be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So that's why you put a request in with the student council. Exactly. I actually hired a part-timer who's a student at Tours. I had planned on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so student council was my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So are you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. I am actually free. Shall I take this off your hands? Great, here you go. You'll have 5 books to deliver. That's a lot. They make for a heavy load, so be careful carrying them. You weren't kidding about the weight. Did anyone order multiple books? The least you can do to help sirs by carrying the books with me there. Don't worry, just one per person. So 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. Seems simple enough. These are all different enough that I should be able to figure out which instructor ordered each one. I get started right away. I'm sure you'll do a great job. Yeah, hopefully. Fine, let's just get this over with. Alright. I see one here. Oh, it's you, the annoying guy. You heard that Rean Swarzer from Instructor Valentine's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? I'm pretty sure he teaches the political and economics classes. That should mean you know this book by any chance. As it just so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore, but why do you have it? Well, don't tell me Valentine's corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both selling academy deliveries, aren't you? See? Annoying guy, I told you. Hold on, let me explain. I say, allow me to apologize for adopting you so readily and so vehemently. Okay, at least you apologize, so that's fair enough. But that raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, will someone of such weighty blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council. The nobles have their rules and commoners have theirs. I would just like for you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valentine's influence stain it too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. You must be gunning for the title of Tours' most punchable faculty member. Exactly. Let's punch him. Hey, let's fight, bro. But like seriously though, like people with that kind of attitude in real life are the type of people I never get along with. So, but hey, I don't judge. You do you, sir. There's one more here. Oh, there you go. Hey, you're cute. Well, hello there. Did you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Instructor Mary teaches both the arts and home economy, so this should be hers. Did you order this book recently? Oh yes, I did. But is there a reason you have it? Funny you should ask. It's quite the story. I see. That's very diligent of you. See? Whoever that... I forgot his name, but you should learn from Mary to speak nicely. Not at all, I'm just doing what was asked of me. Teehee, oh come now, no need to be so humble. Should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You made my students very happy. Haha, that's very flattering. That's 2 down. Let's see what Elliot is up to. It turns out the Wind Orchestra puts on a yearly performance. Just thinking about it's making me excited. We've got our practical exam and midterms to deal with before that though. With so much lined up, I feel like our time here will be over before we know it. Hope we can make the most of it. How about you, cutie? Bridget, huh? I knew that the clubs here were pretty serious, but I was still surprised when I heard we were going to perform. I suppose it's nice to see that the Wind Orchestra holds its members to the Academy's high standards. I wonder if Alan will come along if I invited him. What's with you and Alan? You're obsessed. Okay, I guess the rest is not in the school? But let's take the rooftop. Even though I played this game before, like this sort of stuff, I really can't remember precisely like every single location. So, oh hey, Rean, what do you need? There's a moment of your time if you can spare it. Instructor Makarov teaches natural science and herbal engineering, so this one might just be his. Showed it is from the bookstore recently. Then show Instructor Makarov the issue of topical science. You've got a subscription to that magazine through the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, it's like this. Would that do it? Thanks. Doing schoolwork and doing favors for the student council, you must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Changing the subject for a minute, mind if I ask what you're doing up here? Enjoying the view, I guess? Evading all of my teacher responsibilities, couldn't you tell? Ha! This guy's cool. Right, how silly of me. There are some things you shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. It's cool though, I'm doing just enough work to keep me from being fired. You should try it out sometime. No offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day, so you should use it to relax a bit. All the hard work will catch up to you if you don't. That's a good point. Well, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. I guess he does care about his students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later. Right, thank you for your time. Okay, even though I don't understand like every single location, I'm pretty sure one of those is in the library. There you go. Oh, Thomas. If it isn't Rean, how may I help you today? Yeah, would you like this peculiar dish? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure you can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. And how is a few hours little chat? Dr. Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he was picked for the former either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Oh, you have mine behind the War of the Lions. Wait, why do you have that? Well, it's a long story. I see, it all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand deliver this to me. There's no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. I suppose you probably figured that much out from the title. I had intended on covering these mysteries in class too. But I would be more happy than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Which is definitely not today. Is the last one Sarah? Yeah, maybe. If it's not, then I just do the bonding event with her, so with it. Wait, she's here. Wait. Oh, no, top floor. What's up, lad? Glad to see you hard at work as ever. First though, I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but do you realize it's the middle of the day, don't you? You got a problem with me spending the afternoon drinking. This is my room and this is my beer. I'm not seeing the problem. Looks like she's completely gone. I got a feeling that one art magazine in the pile is probably hers. You wouldn't happen to know what this is, would you? Hey, that's the magazine I use the Academy's money to buy. Didn't think you read it too. Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the mark. The truth is... Thanks. Explains it though. Sounds like your work for the student council is varied, if nothing else. I might as well have a little look at it now. She might be the most carefree person I've ever met. It's a magazine for people looking to tour the empire, isn't it? That seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. And here you are assuming I'm using it to plan a sneaky little holiday for myself. That's pretty weird, you know. I see. That certainly does sound plausible. Might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Oh, the booth here looks pretty good. She tells me about Saudi Spear nowadays. Gotta appreciate a magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about here is herself. Wow, there's all 5 of them delivered. Let's head back and report to KNAS. Wait, no bonding event with her? Really? Let me try going back there after reporting to the bookstore. It looks like you've made all of your deliveries. What a boon you've been, thank you. Always happy to be a boon. Here, I want to give you something as a token of my gratitude. It may come in handy at some point. I think they will, much appreciated. Again, I cannot overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. I'm always willing to help, see you later. Actually, I'm not always willing to help, but you got my point. So can I? Is there any budding event? I forgot. Is there? If it isn't the Rean bean machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. I feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you don't know it's the middle of the day, right? Well, already been through this. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up though. This might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally couldn't. Hey. You just stand there like you've got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess this is as good a chance as any. I'll go get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what you's all about. And I want to hear it not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place anyway. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately regardless. So this is about Machias, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened. So it's all my fault. But I remember when I had such simple yet full worries. That's one way to brush me off. But the way I say it, your best bet will be just focusing on helping student council out for today. Helping other people out with their worries help you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course, you need to take each and every request seriously, and not just see them as boxes on the checklist. Listening carefully to what a client says and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Hey, what's with that look? Did not expect that from me, huh? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before you became an instructor? Well, let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely wrong. Is it enough to dodge the question though? Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now though, just focus on what you've gotta do. I suppose you're right. But it's not every day she gives good advice. I might as well take it while I can and focus on helping out the student council. Ah, that's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. It's up to you, Rean. Wait, where's the bonding level? What happened there? Alright, let's check out our other class. Substitute tutor, lower class dorm. Alright then. Lower class dorm will be pretty near to the front entrance, I think. Wait, no, it's actually in town. Yeah, there you go. Excuse me, you're client, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Rean. Yep, Rean Switzer of Class 7, at your service. I wish you wanted to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this trip to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed when she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house you'll be tutoring at, a street shot south from the storms, it's by the riverside, can't miss it. Your pupil is a boy named Emil, and you'll be speaking to his mother Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you, and honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. I've already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me the out at least. Alright, I probably should have asked at the beginning, but are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you've got the knowledge to do it at least. I've helped other people study before. I've helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. And there you have it. Emma's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. This topic should be over science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not confident in that area. Thank you for the information. Well then, I've still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you've told me. Nice, this is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. I do hope nothing serious happened to his mom. So this topic is over science, huh? He probably had the right idea about going to the library. It's probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Weinfurt company too. Once I've done that, I'll find that house. Nah, I'll just be YOLO here and go there immediately. I don't remember any of the answers there, so I hope I'm lucky. Unlike the upper class dorm, we don't have any maids here. which means we have to do our own cleaning, cooking, washing and stuff. Seems like the rich kids just head out for meals instead of cooking though. You guys can also do the same if you want. Just buy food outside. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, where was that house again? There you go. Good thing it's nearby. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rean. I'm a first year and a member of class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So what do you say we get started? We'll be going over Obo Science today, correct? That's right, I've already got my textbook ready. Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing more on the historical side of things. Indeed, for the record Klein and I covered up to the beginnings of the Obo Revolution last time. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so much and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the Obo Revolution take place? Oh gosh. 50, right? Starting with an easy one, I see. It started about 50 years ago. Yeah, you make it sound like common knowledge. I should have expected you to be smart since you are a tour student. Lucky me! Haha, I wouldn't go that far. To follow up, do you know who invented oatmeals? Oh no. Pretty sure it's Epstein? Right? It will be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing. Oh, so far I'm lucky. That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. And after that, we'll try and cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Wine Food used to be just a single factory. It really is. The Obo Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. It's safe to say that the Wine Food factory's transformation into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. It certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemuria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Wine Food factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well? Oh no! Okay, I'm actually sure about this one. Weapons. They specialize in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory has been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was run back in the Middle Ages. That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed at just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Seems like today's session is over. Wait, did I actually nail it? Okay. Are you okay with leaving off here for the day? This is a good stopping point. So yes, it was a pleasure to have you as a tutor today. Thank you for covering for Klein. Emil seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I even put him on the same level as Klein. You flatter me. Haha, I'm honored. I'm glad to see he's happy. But then I have to give you something. Yeah, that's more like it. Finally money reward. Thank you. Wait, Mira, I can just take this. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. And she looks loaded, so why not? Well, I guess. Didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be weird to refuse it though. But if you insist, thank you very much. Hey, you're welcome. I'm very grateful you felt in for Klein. Awesome. There's 2 sub-quests done. The only quest we got left is the old schoolhouse. But before we jump straight to that, I want to upgrade my accessories and equipment, so let's stop by the boutique real quick and see what they sell here. Okay, nothing new I guess. Maybe I should just buy... yeah, the accessories. This looks good. So let me exchange my sapit real quick. Let's buy, I guess, 2 of these. The most important one I need now is this. And this one. Maybe I should also buy this. Wait, this one or this one? Huh. This one might be better actually. Nope, this one. Fix. Alright, now let's stop by the student console. And see whether there are new sets of weapons here. No? Okay then. In that case, let me just upgrade my orbs if I can. Wait, is he available by now? And I am done finally. What were you doing? I was writing up the overbike report to send to the World Institute of Technology. It's a shame that I can't just send it their way over the overnet though. We just learned about that the other day in class, and I'm still having trouble believing that it's really in development. Unified network for computers to exchange information sounds almost too helpful to be real. Sure does. Once it's properly introduced and distributed, the world's gonna be a very different place. It's still in the testing phase now though, so only some lucky spots have access. And unfortunately for me, there aren't any cables connecting to us as to road, so I can't send them my reports. Okay, I can, that's good. Let's see, so we got 5 options. I'm assuming we'll be using 4. So I think I'll be using Rean, Elliot, Lara, and Gaius for now. Yeah. So let's open one for Gaius. Wait, is that all I can do now? Well, okay then. I'm pretty much done, so let's go to the old schoolhouse, guys. I've got the key, so I can start exploring the underground ruins whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling what I'll find in here, so I better finish all my other tasks first. Which I already did. Was there anything else I still needed to do? Entering this place doesn't get any less scary, no matter how many times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can count on to back me up. Oh, I can actually bring everyone, so that's good. At least as a support for now. It's been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on in here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. And I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I relish the chance to test my mettle against them. Hahaha, I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it will be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. Let me just set the accessories and course real quick. Okay, they're actually still using the stuff I gave them. Last give this to Laura. Give this to Gaius. Yeah, that should be good. As for the quartz, let's give the attack to Rean. And replace this with attack 1 while we give the seal to Gaius. Awesome, we're all set, guys. Except for the link. There you go. What the? What's going on? This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What's that pedestal-like structure over there? I mean, we don't know either. It wasn't there last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone too, so Fee was right after all. Instructor Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well. She didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone snuck inside and did this. No, it's too large scale change to have been done in such a short time. The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own again. You can't be serious. It truly is a fascinating place. While standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at that pedestal. Sure thing, Rean. Was definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say something similar to an elevator you find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway. An elevator, huh? I wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. I miss worth a shot, let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appear to be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be the first floor, I suppose. I didn't realize these ruins went further than that. My head is starting to hurt. The rest of the floors are locked. That seems to suggest someone is trying to stop us or anyone from getting to them. But who would do that, and why? I have no idea, but the proof is right here. All of the other floors are off limits. There's no model number of date anywhere either. It suggests this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself, back in the Middle Ages. You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Alyssa. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. I don't know that much, it's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So what are we going to do? Do you want to try using the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yeah, I think we should. Though we have no idea what we're going to find down there. So we're going to need to be very careful. Make sure you're well and truly prepared for anything. Which I am, so let's proceed. Second floor, huh? Everybody off, I guess. Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. That door sure looks like the one we saw last time though. And that means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent, I'm itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in here, monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the 5 of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of combat links at least. You ready to get started? Of course, let's head in. Yeah, let's do just that.
さて、探索を始めるとしよう。
Alright, it's a big place, that's for sure.
宝箱発見。行くぞ。チャンスだね。みんなで行こう。
参る。そこだ。はっ。行くぞ。
僕の番だね。それ。みんな、怪我はない？
Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Nice! What I've been waiting for. In that case, let's just go back and upgrade our quartz first. Oh, I can't. Okay. Fine then. Well, anyway guys, that should be enough for today's episode. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.